Alright, folks, we're back. Episode 15. We need a new project this week, huh? Well, I think the project, first and foremost, I want to work on is continuing with our little basement section down here. And I want to enable our animal farms. If you recall last time, we collected all of this liquid essence fluid and started making lights out of it. We've still got our little mini drop trap we got to work with near our front door. But there's a couple machines we can get to here. Oh, and we also have our seed farm we've been working on. Let's see how that did or is doing. Oh, we got another dye seed. That's useful in the long run, remember. And of course, all of these things we can grow over time as well. Oh, liquid force. I don't remember planting half of this stuff, but okay. Anyway, we got the stuff growing. And our machine over here will run. So we, every episode we'll get a bit more out of it. We'll just see what we get given time. Anyway, we've got our animals upstairs, and I kind of can use those to help us with a elevator system. And we need a bit more organization on materials here because we were running out of room. So let's go ahead and start that. And actually, even before that order of business, we should go downstairs and check on our tree farm to make sure it's still running. We might need fuel by now. Always kind of do these little basic mechanics. Yeah, see, we're completely out. Do these basic mechanics things at the start of each episode here. And we'll load it up to cook a bunch more. Let's just split it in half. Across the way here. Okay. And maybe we got enough, like, right here to get the fifth one. Now, I can leave the force logs here, and I'm going to take these guys for making chests. Eventually, what I would like to do is route the excess materials right up to our main room here, because this looks like a dandy spot for storage. And remember, we've got our force tank right there now. So let's start migrating things, shall we? So first we got a force wrench around. That would be lovely. I have no idea at this point anymore. We might need to make one. Let's do that. Need this. I'm gonna need some cobble. I can't believe I don't have a force wrench. I must have lost it somewhere. What is that noise? And before I forget, let's, of course, lock up our stairway here. Somebody was making noise somewhere up in here. Whoa, what are you doing into here? So the new patch must have fixed the door bug. I've been thinking about how to get around that too. Let me get some cobble back up in there and just seal in our door. So there's a concept here that I think I'm going to try and take advantage of this week. But I do not believe any of these mobs can swim downwards. So we can make a little underwater entrance that's relatively protected. We'll test that out here shortly. It'll be before the end of the week. But right now, I need to make sure we've got our stuff in order here. Oh, excuse me. Primarily storageist things. Okay, so let's get a gear made up. We do like this and this. Oops, stone gear. And like this. And what this will do, it'll allow me to move the chest wholesale. Okay? With a force wrench. And that's kind of just a wonderful thing right here. We got 10,000 liquid, I do. Let's just charge up the wrench. Remember, we can wind down here. The other thing I'll be able to do now, with having force engines there, is power everything kind of a bit more cleanly. Assuming we got some redstone, we can do it with connected pipe and similar in fashion to how we did the tree farm, but I can bring all the engines together then. Okay. So here's what we do. With the force wrench, I just shift right click and it moves the chest with contents intact. It'll also do this with machinery, so things like our bat box that we spent forever trying to power up. And what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to put the stuff down into the center here. Oh look, we got little baby zombies and stuff there to go moida. And remember, kind of the goal here is to get all of our stuff migrated so we can figure out how we want to, what and if we want to do up top. So that one can't go there. Okay? We'll just put you there for now. Good way to get toys. Now, next up we've got the grinder. I don't think we need anymore because we've got a mace raider. Alright? So this guy can go away. Oh, didn't want to break. Give it a minute. Oh, and we're in area mode. Awesome. Let's fix that back up right now. Let's say that took a long time to break. Always sealing the wall back in. Ladder. Up here now we got our force furnace that has some fuel in it, right? Because remember, it holds its fuel count for the next person. So we want to shift right click that. Our mace raider, I gotta see if we have enough copper power, but the same thing goes over here with our two machines. We want our carpenter to be able to produce liquid force as fast as we need it here. Wow, look at all the zombies. So I think we want to put that like right here into the wall. And, or this is our squeezer rather, excuse me. And that guy can fill into our tank. Once I go get a liquid duct. I might need some more tools here as well. Oh, so that chest is kind of defunct and not doing much. Okay, let's just throw it on the side to avoid confusion. I could use a hatchet and my other wrench, which I'm not sure where it is at this point. Put the force infuser in the furnace away. Let's see if we can find it in a hurry. There's the wrench. And you know what else I was looking for was copper cable. Well, we might just have storage down here for now. Maybe we could put keep the machinery upstairs. Wow, look at them all. The zombies are none too happy. Okay. Kind of feel like we could almost use a turtle over here just to keep killing them. So I have enough to do that. Let's see. So I got excess wood for later. Ender pearls. See, this is why I need, like, better organization all around. Not a whole lot of iron. Looking for our fluid duct, that'll be good. More fluid duct. And some wooden pipe. Okay, that's one thing I was looking for. Item duct would be good. Okay. So we need an engine room. And it looks to me, I'm betting we got our tree farm like right here somewhere. That we can, yeah. We ought to be able to go down like right here somewhere. And run smack into it. We can always fix this stone later. I'll worry about design later on. So that's my engines right there. If I go over 1, 2, yeah. If I go over 1, 2, we might fall doing this, but that's okay. And we're going to patch in the odd spots just so it doesn't look terrible. I should be coming right through the wall here. Oh, past our stairs even, so we can really line it up. Let me go down a couple more. Just so I know where things line up. We'll get it all connected together kind of nice like. So now you remember, we're using all these gates down here. The goal, what I would like to do, is take out the wooden pipes and have our stone pipe come right along and back upstairs to our main engines. And we should be able to follow with the item ducting that way as well, given enough time. I'm hoping. So let's see about getting... I have to get our metals separated so I can tell what we got. I do need iron. Let's see, your bricks. You could be pipes for now. Your metals, sure. Let me turn down the volume just a touch. Don't need aluminum right now. Oh, we got lead. That's a good one. And I can always convert force if needed. There's some metals. And then I'm gonna need redstone. That's the other tough one. The rest of it I can do. I saw a pipe here, so we could use stone. We could use stone transport to get it up here. The nice thing about item docks is it allows you the ability to put a filter in place, but we don't necessarily need that from the tree farm. Actually, I'm sorry, we do. Well, I could just transition it from an interim chest down there to up here, if we needed. That way I don't have to run and look for it all the time. Does that sound like a plan? These force furnaces, I don't know what the deal is, but you get one every time you rent their infusers. The gold ones. Every time you force rent your main setup there, you tend to get that, and it's something different. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired today. Anyway, we need things. Let me get a servo on here. I think I should work on running the power first and foremost. And we'll transfer out the liquid into our tank and let that get started, because I'm going to need that. So I still got this fluid duct from last time, remember? And what I would like to have is our main power station, like right here. And the servo, turn it on, and that should come out of here and go into there. So now, as far as dirt and that's concerned, let's get the power line up to here. I think that's the most important at this stage. 32. And what did I do with the redstone? See if we can do it, because this will do... What will these do? 16 a tick? So that's enough for 2 force engines right now. Which, that's, not a whole lot, but it's good to get us started with. I guess I should have looked at the other kinesis pipe. Maybe there's an upgrade I should consider. Stone is 16. See, like, iron is 128 right away. Quartz is 64. I don't have good access to any of these. Suppose there's not a 32. So we're starting... Oh, wait. I did see 32. Wooden kinesis pipe. Oh. I don't think that works quite that way, though. Oh. So you can jump build this pipe, you just gotta go kind of slow, because apparently you can build right through you. Now remember, what I was doing here is going for the ability to power our... Why doesn't that want to break? I'm back in area mode again. That was fun, not? We want to dig this out anyway, but this is where I have room to put all these MJ machines that we may need power from. And what I want to leave open here is like so. So that one will connect. Okay. And we'll expect to see power flowing in just a moment here. See, there comes the power line all the way up, and it's going to power our squeezer. Now what I would like to do is leave open back here underneath. We'll dig that out right now. The ability to plug in a couple of force engines. Because with 2 engines I can get the same amount of power of liquid force. And we'll almost never run out of fuel. And I just want to go underneath our... See, now I need a couple more stone pipes. But that's okay. We're like cutting it right to the nitty-gritty. And I'll be able to put 1, 2 there, and we'll be able to feed liquid force directly, as well as water. And get 8 MJ a tick, no problem. And let's put all this stuff into the squeezer to get us pre-loaded up. And it looks like I need to eat. Give me a couple more of these pipes here. I would like to transfer our whole power setup. That way we don't... an item movement for the beginning of this week. Okay. Don't know how many I needed, but I'd rather... You know what? Let me take all the pipe with me, and we're going to count it out and do one at a time. Or, you know, get exactly how many we need, I guess. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd rather use them up because then I don't need the storage. I can make them on demand if needed. And then I got my 2 wooden pipes for my next set of engines. And next up we need we're definitely gonna need a servo here. So the other thing I can do is we got our force infuser down here somewhere. Because that needs power, I can plug that right here and it'll start collecting MJ all on its own. Wonderful, huh? Let's kill these guys because I'm tired of listening to them. Wow, look at all this stuff. All kinds of goodies. Lead powder. Zombie flesh, I don't know. Put it in there for now. Grinder and that can go away. Put that pipe. Force engine, or clockwork engine, we'll leave on the side for right now. Actually, just put it in the tools chest. It might be close to obsolete. Next up, let's go get one of our crafting tables from upstairs. Whoa! A creeper tot. That just sounds 100% dangerous. Darkness, sapper, regen. Okay. I have a feeling I might want a bucket of liquid force down there in a minute. Do I got a bucket on hand? Let's kill these guys. I always get worried about this kind of thing. Oh, I guess I didn't need it. Good. Regen straight away, and I got some tiny gunpowder. Okay, so we got that, Let me make up our gears. That's the next step. Force engines. Two pistons. I don't know if I got that around or not. We might have to make them. Ooh, a chest plate. Sure, don't mind if I do. Hey, copper for later, diamonds for later. It's all stuff I craft with. I think we're gonna need, so that one's a dangerous one there, the alchemist. I have yet to figure out a good way to kill these mobs without them teleporting. Short of the grinder, which we might make eventually. That does instant kill them. Alright, now we got all of that. Force engine, I need a piston next. Iron. So let's make our pistons. In fact, since I can do it with force ingots, I'm going to. Because I've got more access to that than anything at this point. We're going to need 4 gears. Once again, being sparing, but sometimes that's the way you got to do it, huh? 4 gears. Like that. And like that. Okay. I could use just a handful more force nuggets. I think we're low, but maybe I got a... I know I got a minimum stone around. What did I do with it? Let's convert force to... I think you can do like so somehow. Two, three... Yeah, 4 of them gives me 6, so that gives me enough. For right now. Whoa! I can get redstone that way as well in a pinch. I did not know. The force ingot crafting is a new one to me. Or the force gem conversion, so I'm not entirely sure all the time on what we're doing with that. So now these two engines, I want both pointing downward. I do need our liquid duct for this. Oh, it should be right here. It looks like I got just enough. Now, I need a servo. And it's gonna, unfortunately, guys, it's going to be a short episode today. Not much I can do about that. Let's turn this one on. And that's going to fill up all of our liquid force indoor engines here, but that's okay for right now. That's kind of what we wanted. It's enough to get our system primed. And you guys can go back. Force gems can go on the side along with fuel. Along with that fuel too. Pipe can go back. Actually, I think what I would like to do, because I'm so short, well, what does it take for item duct? Let me look at this. Item duct would be cleaner. Tin and lead. Oh, that needs to go back over to there. I got some, not a whole lot though. Lead? Oh, well, we can grind that up too. I think I might do it with regular little pipe for now. Given time, I think we'll keep up plenty fine. Let me craft this stuff up right away. And we might as well put our force furnace down and out over here. Now, one thing I've been wondering about that I'm not 100% sure on. Can these force furnaces run directly off of force? We'll know in a minute. I will leave the silver on the side for later. I don't need it imminently. Or we could just cook it up. Okay. We got a handful more lead. Item. I will commit like 5 more and we'll see where that gets us. So it should be about 6 per. And if I can get to... Let's see, do I got any amount of iron left? I guess I could downgrade a diamond at this point. So when I say downgrade and upgrade, I'm talking about equivalent exchange explicitly, folks. And what I want to be able to do... I might actually downgrade 2 more. Well... I want to take that extra wooden chest we had and upgrade it to iron. And then I want to see if we can't take the one from the basement and route it directly up to here somewhere. So remember, we're going to have our power right there. Right beside it, I think we should have our items coming up. Get all the collection stuff to one point. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think so. We got that whole bank of furnaces down here. Not doing us a whole lot of... Oh, so we probably want to go on the other side. Or... See, now we're over full here, so that's the problem already. That's why I wanted it upstairs. And I do need item ducts for this. Okay, shut off. I don't even care. You're spitting out things needlessly. Filling up my inventory. So right now we're wasting material, and that's a big problem. We don't want to be doing that. And do I got enough to make a lever right here? So I can do that and just shut it off entirely. Let's take all the forest logs out and start processing. So we're full up there, and basically we want to let that tank keep running as much as we can. I will hopper it eventually with a forest wood chest right there. Now, you guys all shut off, please. I'm gonna need to make a new force pickaxe here before long. Since I said that, let's be sure to go harvest our sugarcane. Let it regrow. Now, we're going to have to think about the power setup here. Let's take this upstairs. Because I can always run the line underneath a little bit if I had to and do some different mechanics. Oops. For now, I'm just going to put it here until I figure out how we want it organized. And all of this wooden pipe can come back out. And this stone pipe, I would actually... So that's how I can do this, folks, right? I can just come down one lower. Over here, I'm down there. Maybe I come right behind. So now, with the item ducts, here's what we want to do, right? I need to make this way red. And then we gotta jump build this part. And we'll see if I got enough. I have no idea. But this will send all of it back upstairs for us. Into a mini sorting system. Well, it's nice, like our force infuser that sucked in all of that power. Now we can wrench it up. Since it's good to go for a while, we'll let it set out here. And then I can take cobblestone. Oops. Wherever we did with it. One of these here chests. I'll find it eventually. We can fill in the wall, and anytime we need power, we can put stuff along this wall now. And just run a tap line into it. We'll know it's there, right? And in between... So for... Oh. Actually, I don't want it that... I should go one lower with this. And run the tap down now that I look at it. Because I'm going to have chests in front here. Or we could put our sorting system along to here. And just put our chests right in front. I like that idea better. Go right at the step underneath with the pipes. That's how we can do our filtering. before I get too far here, let me make up a new pickaxe. Area mode for the win. Okay, we need that. I'm going to need I don't know, a handful of that. And speed 3 sounds good to me. We're a little low on the liquid force, but that'll be remedied soon enough. In fact, that force infuser is probably going to go right here. Or maybe down one more. We'll run the pipe over to it. Oops. Ouch. That wasn't unintended. So I got an extra hole over here. Where did I just fall down through? I don't know. Right there, huh? Let's fill that in. And let's go along through here. I thought you could repair force tools, but I'm not positive. Maybe we can. We'll put that on the side. We'll be able to combine the two a little later. Do something fun with. And now I'll be able to do this. Yeah, I know we got a step here, but we'll get over it. Let me come straight along here with item duct. We might need a handful more for this, but that's okay. And negative. We'll go that far to start. So now the stuff we care about. Remember, I'm probably gonna need a lot of servos here. But what I want to be able to do is we're getting this mix of materials. Force nuggets. Yeah, I got it. Actually, I got the mix right there. Believe it or not. Hopefully I got enough iron that we can make several chests for this. I don't know. Wood to iron chest upgrade. That sounds lovely. Let's make one more wood chest then. Gotta have more wood around here to use up. We're always gonna need chests. Except, let's take you three guys out and alternate them. Because that way they don't do funny interconnecting things. At least not yet. Metal to... Let's put the good toys away. You never know when a zombie's gonna come running in and ruin our day. So we're gonna need 2 of these guys over here. Same principle, just a little different mechanic. Lots of bottled chicken and sheep. Diessence should not be here. That should be in our other farms here. Magic crop results. See, even I'm forgetful where I'm putting things right now, so that's a problem. And the other thing I need to make sure to do here is put a red line right there. So I can make a mini sorting system if we're careful about what we put in each one of these filters down here. Servos I'm going to need a lot of. Hopefully iron and glass, huh? Well then, we don't have that many. Glass was there. I guess I had more than I thought. Let's start with 5. Oh, you know, I had another stack of iron on me. Because I've got 5 things we need to sort right now, right? Rubber, force, some 2 saplings. Give me 1 more wooden chest. And we can do like so. And actually, there's a 6th thing, because we do have forced logs. But that's going to go in an entirely different spot. Okay. So now, let's put this chest down for the moment. I'm going to whitelist 4 saplings to here. We'll put that in. We'll whitelist those kind of saplings to there. Rubber to there. Forced nuggets to here. And for now, we'll do. Hold on. Let me take this guy back up. That should not be a servo there yet. I actually don't think I need any more pipe going this way for right now. We'll come back. We'll revisit that in a minute. The other direction, however, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to go around the other side of this, just so it looks cleaner. And I'm gonna need. I actually do need this chest for an entirely different reason. Let's craft it up into a hopper. Iron, I know I had it. There we go. So now what I want here is a hopper like so, an iron chest like so, and then that means I'm going to need a item duct line to here. Let me back out. Ah, you know, let me dig it out all the way, because we're wasting all this cobble. And this will give me my other line going around, allow me to get my other line going around the base, if you will. So now, item ducts. We're going to need a handful more, but that's okay. This is kind of worth it because it's the beginnings of a sorting system. So I'm okay with spending a touch more on it now. We'll do that many more. I'm still going to need some liquid duct and things of that nature if I hope to get this project rocking and rolling. Okay. Oops. Then we're going to do like so, except I don't want this one connecting. Oops. Wrong. Don't shift right click that. Just right click to disable the connection. And then I do need a servo here that says you are allowed to accept force logs. So then we're going to auto feed our squeezer. Always. Right? Next up, I need water for an aqueous accumulator. But since we got one at the other end there, what I'm tempted to look at, do I have any blaze rods? Enough stuff to make An under tank. Or not. So let's see. And this one is forced saplings. This one's rubber saplings. What's in here? Rubber. Let's start organizing, shall we? And then the last one's probably force and ingots, which I have a special treat for too. Another log to get rid of here. Extra pipes. And I mean, guys, this will be, you know, a several month project here. Don't be surprised. Let's just put stuff away. Several months, several day project, excuse me. Now, what do we got next? That is looking really good. I just need to get water to there. So maybe I can make an aqueous accumulator? All of these force logs can go straight away up to here now. And I put that in the wait list, right? Let our squeezer keep going nuts, filling these up. Now, wait, where is rubber wood? We do need one more here. Or rubber tree wood. I got another servo around? Or did I use them all? We might need one more, folks. From the looks of things. Okay. Give me some redstone, some iron, and some glass. Okay. Right to there. A reservoir. Oh, that's a... Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. We need to look at how to craft one of those. Fused quartz. Huh. Not today, though. So now, where was my liquid duct line? And I needed the... I'm sorry. Let's finish what we were working on here. This one needed the servo. And you know what? Whoops. I'm just going to go down one more for right now. Servo. Right there. Right click it. And we can say we're going to whitelist rubber tree wood. Now we should be covering everything. I should be able to do like so. Whoops. Rubber tree wood. Or rubber. We got plenty of that now. I might actually just exclusively switch over to forest logs, forest trees, for a while. And then I got my saplings. Alright, anyway. We got that. I think you can make iron from obsidian, maybe? Yeah, 4 obsidian. And from 2 logs. So that might not be a terrible choice either to get all of these up to iron level. So I've got plenty of logs to do it, clearly. And a minimum stone. I got more minimum shards around. Yet. And we're closing in on enough, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do it. What is it, 4 logs? Oh, maybe those logs don't count. That's kind of bad news. Do these kind? Yeah. Okay, so I can do that to get us a handful more iron anyway. It's not a lot, but it'll get us places. And now I can use these logs to say, for wood, unless I got some. And I need 3 upgrades. 8 times 3 is 24. I'm going to need just a handful more obsidian. Or iron, unless if I got that in here already. That'll do it. The point here, folks, is we're going to let this system run. Let's let it run and collect as much as we possibly can. When it overflows, it shuts off. Silver and iron. Now, that circuit can go away. I don't need to be carrying that. Oops. Don't need to be carrying that on me. Redstone can go away. Minimum can sit there. Piping can sit there. Yep. Force log for later. And you for later. Last thing I need is an aqueous accumulator. So let's look at what one of those takes. Oh look, servo. I should have guessed. Redstone. We're going to need that gold. I'm going to need that iron back. Well, I might be dedicating one more to the cause. And cobble. And I got glass on me. Let's see where we get to with it. Yep, downgrading. No, you know what? Let's save the diamond. I can use up the force logs. Totally for this. Because we're going to start generating them infinitely. Diamonds I can build back up to, but they're that much harder to come by. Okay. Okay, we got that. Got that. We need one more servo. What was the bottom metal? Tin? I got 2 pieces of tin. So the point of what I'm after here, folks, is these force engines will actually run... Oh boy. Here we go. With a modifier built in. And that one of the modifiers can be water. And that's what we're after right now. I'm going to need that. And that means what I want to do here is redesign that. I still wanted that there. I just don't want to pull in force in right now. I'm going to want to pull in water. Come on. Come on. So I want you to generate water for me. Let me go get some buckets of water. Do I have some extra? Oh, we need to eat. But anyway, once we get the water going, I'm going to turn these engines back on, and that'll be a successful project for this episode. Let me find a bucket here. So I got a second one. I have no idea anymore. Let's just make one. It's always good to have loads of buckets around. I'm sure I still got water up here. Never hurts to make infinite water sources in lots of places. Okay, so we got there and there. And actually what I'm going to do is like that. And now we should be filling up with water, right? On the top here and out. Maybe you don't need the thing. So now our engines are filling with water. You'll notice now that we have... Oh, MJ is none, throttle is none. It hasn't recognized it yet. It will in just a minute. Let's get these gates configured. So now we have this idea of power requested, redstone signal on, and the engines turn on. Power requested, and these guys are producing 8 MJ a tick with a 2.0 throttle multiplier. So I can, in theory, go up to 4 of these engines to max out our lines. But right now we're at essentially double what we were before. Well, we were at 5 engines before, and now we're at 2, producing 8 MJ each, 16. We've maxed out the lines. That shouldn't be. Power requested. Is everything done here? So, hold on. So, there's one thing I do want to do here. I'm sorry. We need to move this over. I need to be able to click on the squeezer here. That's fairly important. Give me the chest back. So this guy should be going full steam ahead and have plenty of power backlog. Next up, we need 2 more liquid ducts just to refuel the force here. Right? And why do I have a tank missing somewhere? That tank has water in it, doesn't it? That was not intentional. How do you empty these out? Okay. Maybe I can reset it. There we go. And all these logs will get squeezed. We're powering our stuff. I just need to resupply the liquid fuel. And then we're on infinite mode. Pretty much till our chests fill up anyhow. With that guy, we should start seeing a top off, I hope. I'm wondering if I need to lower the whole thing down. I don't know how the fuel mechanics work in this. Or maybe I want the tank. Yeah, see, this is one of the things I wasn't sure how this would work. I'm always going to have 4 blocks worth of fuel. That's slightly problematic. So what I want to do here is rearrange our aqueous accumulator and set up here. Let's take our 2 buckets of water back. And we're going to lower this whole thing by 1. I need to force wrench these guys. So the reason I'm lowering this by one, you guys, is you'll notice that the fluid duct was not actually transporting out enough power, or actually transporting out liquid force. I think the reason that is because the blocks that we were trying to draw liquid force from were higher than the actual level of the fluid. They're kind of independent in nature. So, by lowering the whole setup down one, we're always going to be drawing liquid force for our engines from the lowest level block. And the higher level blocks then are just for independent storage. Or extra storage, not independent. But what that means is I need to take our water level thing and drop it down one. Okay. Now let's get our aqueous accumulator back into the corner. And we got our 2 liquid ducts for that. Should top off our water. Yep. And then this guy with a servo should auto pump out liquid force now. So now we got liquid force in the fluid ducts. And I need to put our 2 gates back on. And reconfigure those. Power requested, redstone signal on. Power requested, redstone signal on. And over time, if we give enough quartz, it would behoove us to upgrade our power lines here. But we're not there yet. And we can leave that filled in. And we should always just see full water, full liquid force when power is needed. And we should be actually powering our tree farm now too. Let's go double check. Okay. And let's, oh, so now we can, well, why isn't it, why is it shooting out the back? Out the bottom. Maybe it just hasn't caught up from the last time? Well, or what the hey? Stop the madness. We'll just move our thing over. Give me a chest. I'll put a chest right there. To make sure we collect all the inventory. And that just means I need to do like that. And like this. And like so. And we'll just pump out of this chest all the time. That's moving as fast as it can. Eventually, I mean, this is going to be like the major overload point. Kind of wondering why it's not moving. Did I not put force logs into the system? Hang on. I may not have whitelisted that. That's why. Item duct. See, you gotta always test these systems as you go, because you'll realize derps you may have made along the way. And now we should be seeing force logs appear into here, given time. And because I'm ridiculous, I want to see these engines running. I'm going to leave this. Oh! Hey, you know what's awesome is right-clicking and getting area mode all the time. Has its moments. But anyway, I want to be able to see these engines running when they are, so we can keep an eye for any issues that may arise. And let's just check to make sure force logs are indeed exiting now. Yep. And it should be auto creeping back up to here. Now, I know I'm pretty good with let me go adjust our planner. What I was going to say is I'm in excellent shape with rubber trees and rubber tree logs at this stage of the game. I don't really need any more. So let's configure the planter to only do forest trees from now on. That way we build up our supply of liquid force. Okay. Anyway, folks, that's today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, and because we've been playing a while, let's just do a quick look at our seed situation. Oh, I should definitely harvest all of these and replant for next time. Keep collecting our stuff. What is oh, and cotton for something. And wheat. And our seed collection thing, has it gone yet? It's gone twice now. So we're growing grass and it washes it all down and collects it. And we can go look in here to make... Oh, so see, some of the stuff has not... Well, that's kind of weird. Why aren't you... Oh, because we're backlogged. So yeah, we got lots in the hopper system. It's going, it's just slow. Over the course of the next while, we'll keep fine-tuning. Oh, and look, we had essence seeds in there even. Let's go plant those straight away. So now we can grow essence. I'm kind of concerned that we're not moving all this stuff up fast enough. But we'll get there. Anyway, that's today's show. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.